spoiler alert for the challengers, or challengers, whatever it's called. Finally watched it, kept falling asleep. They're not likable characters. None of them. They are not likable characters at all. Because none of the characters in Euphoria are likable either. I watched all that, every season of that. I knew he was gonna, spoiler alert, I knew he was gonna do that at the end with his racket. I knew it. How I knew it? Because I'm fucking smart. That's why. The first time I've predicted something that's going to happen in a movie. You have to have a brain to be thinking in that direction. I knew he was going to do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And he did. I knew he's going to do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Badflower's new song, I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's called Teacher's Got a Gun or something. I don't like it at all. I don't like that song. I don't like any of the new songs I've heard lately, actually. All the 2024 songs, I don't like any of them. Don't like any of them. Vert's still out on Can You See Me in the Dark or something with Hailstorm and I Prevail. I didn't get to listen to that one. I read the lyrics. They're intense. They're dark. That doesn't mean I like the song. I can't know if I like the song or not if I hear seconds of it. Oh, I heard barely any of it. So. Space Holiday was just on. That's not bad. I don't like any of the new ones. Wrote them all down. One from Limp Bizkit's not new, but it wasn't in my book. It's from 2021. I believe that Music Choice Rock goes by whatever's the most. Actually, I don't know how they choose. Is it? I could say it's. I don't know how they choose because they play older stuff, like really old stuff. They play old stuff, and then they play the new stuff. It's supposed to be the most popular, so maybe even the older stuff is just popular out on lists like Spotify or something. I really don't know how they choose. I just know sometimes things will play and then they'll just stop playing. They don't play at all. It could be totally arbitrary. It could be just whoever is choosing to, whatever employee of the moment, what they like. Finally watched Challengers. Yeah, I knew they were going to do that. They are not likable. At cheating in it, of course, but doesn't everything these days. What else is new? It kept my attention anyway. I can't say that I didn't love it, didn't hate it. At least I watched it. Once I realized what I'd missed, then it made sense. I don't even know one at the end. But I do get the nuances. And what I got from it, again, spoiler alert, is so that he knew in the end, he knew that the Zendaya character, Tashi, is just scum, and he knew in the end that she did, they knew, and then they kind of had a awakening moment where this woman came between us and fucked up our really good friendship that also had, shall we say, some undertones to it, if we want to be blunt here, if we want to be, I don't want to be blunt, but I couldn't even tell who won in the end. But I know she's just pissed, justifiably pissed. That's all it takes, though. Even if you don't even have to see this movie. I think that's in the previews or something. But she suffers. She has a right to be bitter. But it only takes one injury, and that's it. You could be a superstar, and an injury that's it, and or have your whole dreams, and then just like that, gone in a heartbeat. Gone in a heartbeat. Earlier, my hands started, underhand started getting all dry and it's not, nothing you could do, it's not because my hands are dry, because my hands are dry, then you put lotion on them and they're fine. It was some kind of weird immune thing. The fact is, anything can happen at any time. Give that thing a chance. Told her you have to give something a chance. She's watching her Forever First Love for the millionth time. And I said then she's like, she was trying to get something on Prime called The Lovers. I'm like, there's a whole bunch of things with Lovers here, but then she had music choice on. She had music choice. She had music choice. And she was trying to get a specific song. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? I couldn't even get a specific song on there. You cannot fuck with music choice. I was trying to get Air Supply. You can't get Air Supply. I couldn't get Bonnie Tyler the specific song the other day. What makes you think you can do it? Everything running, but you never know if she can hear me or not, so I got closer. Challengers was interesting. She had a right to be bitter, but she had to accept it. But he was genuinely in love with her, and she's not a good person. Anyway, hands. I've never had this happen to me in my life. just suddenly started happening out of the blue. But it kind of a wake-up call because I haven't been taking my vitamins and supplements and stuff. I just thought about it. I used to have my lemons every day, and that would give me my vitamin C. I also took extra vitamin C. And I'm like, what are you getting for vitamin C, Laura? And I looked at the foods, I'm like, oh my God, I could be vitamin C deficient. And that's not good. It can cause joint problems, it can cause skin problems, it can cause all kinds of things. I never used to have that problem. I'd have my lemon every day. And wasn't, even when I wasn't taking a vitamin, I had other stuff. And then I wasn't really eating right when my mom was gone. It takes a while. It's just a wake-up call, that's all. My hands started getting all flaky, that underhands. And that never has happened to me in my life. And like, great, wonderful. That's reality. Reality is selling this place and going to be with Joe. Hopefully with my mother, me and my mom. Fantasy is fantasy. That's reality. My hand's getting all like that. Reality, you know. And but I'm a firm, like I'm adamant, like it's okay, you know, as long as you don't let it, like anything, as long as it stays in your own head and it doesn't, you know, project outward, then who cares? You know, I can fantasize all I want about everything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Again, reality. Reality will give you a swift kick in the ass every time. I need to start taking every one of my supplements that I've stopped taking. And then I just thought about it, how am I even getting vitamin C? Then I'm looking at different things I know I was eating when my mom was gone for months. I had my pumpkin seeds, they don't have vitamin C. I had, what even the hell was I eating? I think lettuce has some vitamin C, but I just have to get back on track. That happens to me. That's not dry hands. It wouldn't go away. I used moisturizer on it. I put coconut oil on it. I put honey on it. See, it's just a wake-up call. Even if you're vitamin C deficient, even like it says online, people were really vitamin C deficient in the olden days, and they'd get like scurvy or something. But you can reverse it. You know, you could be, you know, you can reverse any type of vitamin C deficiency. Start giving us both vitamin C. We have supplements. We have such adjustment here. Can't tell if that's her in the walk. The dryer making noise. Not her fault she pees, but I have to take care of it all. That's reality. grocery order. Make her good food. Made her egg salad. I started adding lettuce at least. I didn't think she could have lettuce. I was afraid she would choke. Like break it up in little pieces. Watch Me Burn. It's another one I listened to yesterday. And I left for a couple hours. Did grocery orders, so I got desserts. Gotta start cooling it with the desserts, though. I'm gonna start taking all my supplements. I have this really potent mushroom blend that is really good and organic and all that. And I hadn't been using that either. It's not expired and only has 18 servings in it, so I've had 2 servings already, so now, it's just a matter, it doesn't taste good, but so what? It doesn't have to taste good, just throw it in some milk or water and chug it down. It doesn't have to taste good. It doesn't have to taste good. It doesn't have to taste good. These things, oh my god, these are so good. They're called Edwards, and they are so good. This one was key lime. They have chocolate cream or some chocolate cream, and they have a cheesecake one, a berry cheesecake one. That was so good. Key lime was good, but the berry cheesecake was like yummy, delicious. They're not like, because they're all whipped, they're not like mega high in calories either. But the berry cheesecake was one of the best desserts I ever had, and I like it better than regular cheesecake, and it has a fraction of the calories than like a heavy cheesecake. Those Edwards things are good. My mom doesn't know, but I got her favorite, only because when bringing it home and carrying it in the heat, it melts and whatever, so having it delivered, I got her favorite, the Talente gelato. I just need to start taking my supplements and vitamins again. Those ghost sneakers are gonna arrive, I think probably this week. No, they're gonna be any good though, just because they're highly recommended for people who walk outwards. So I have to go to running. That's what I have to do. I have to go in person. I was gonna go today, but it's not nice. I like to go in sunshine. I have to go in person, have my gait analyzed. And I can directly say, what's up? Should I even be wearing these glycerin 21s? And what about these Ghost? They're both from Brooks, but I spent decades, long time wearing New Balance, but they were for stability or even motion control, and that's geared towards over pronators, because most people who pronate tend to go inward, not outward. Outward is rare. Of course it's rare. Of course it is. So I have that going for me, not that's rare. And then I also need the SL2s of New Balance, the narrow heel and the wide toe box and the high end step. I don't like any of the new songs I've heard recently. Code Orange has, I think, Circle Around. I don't like the one with Code Orange and Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. Either Take Shape. I don't like that at all. I don't like Circle Around. I don't know if I like Can You See Me in the Dark, whatever that is. Limp Bizkit from 2021. Don't like that. I don't like any of these bands, actually. Oh, there's my brush. I thought I put a brush in here. Yeah, she was a tennis phenomenon and really hot. But she was really hot. And it flashes back from her being in her 30s and married to one of them, but they were both after her. And that was, she liked that. That was kind of cool. They were both after her and very attentive and, you know, vying for her attention and more. And bring me down, point north. Can you see me in the dark? Hailstorm might prevail. Circle through, code orange. Feel like that sublime and stick figure. Feedback, a day to remember. Horns and Halos, Blacklist Union. Never heard of any of these bands. Medicate Me, Rain City Drive. Suffocate City, the funeral. Can't remember writing the funeral portrait in Spencer Charnas. Teach out the gun, Bad Flower. What a time to be alive, Islander. Uncooked, 4 years strong. Never heard of any of these fucking bands or songs. And new songs, but I never heard any of these bands. Never heard of any of these bands. I don't like any of the new songs that I've been hearing lately. That's why it's exciting for me when I love a song, because it's rare. Rare for me to love one of my songs from Music Choice Rock, but it's exciting when I do, and it happens enough that, you know, I have enough to listen to. You know, it's only once in a while. Only once in a while. I had planned to sleep in my room. I had everything cleared off my bed and I cleaned. And I fell asleep again. Fell asleep watching that Challengers and still not getting it. But once I got the missing pieces, at least made sense. They are not likable characters. I know one repeat. They are not likable at all. Doesn't mean I can't find the movie interesting, you know. Like I said, I watched 3 seasons, I think. Is it 3 seasons of Euphoria? And none of them were likable characters. None of them were likable. But you can watch stuff just because it's interesting. Mm-hmm. So many new bands, let me tell you. The number of new bands I learned about just over this past year or something. Number of new bands I never heard of before. Tapai Houston. Mike Shinoda is from Lincoln Park. Catch Your Breath. I knew about the Who, Serge Tankian, Unknown. Mike's Dead. Point North, Set It Off. TX. What? That's wrong. Black Wedding isn't, oh, it must be is there a TXC has a new song, Black Wedding, and, because titles, are not, copyrighted, because in this moment has Black Wedding. Yeah, this is, I guess I never heard of them. Lacey Strong. Against the Current. Point North, Set It Off, they were all new. Any Given Sun was new to me. Above Snakes, Of Virtue, Hero Knife Fight, Spirit Box, GXTP, Plot in You,